Hey, we're back. It's Marlene and Kevin.
Welcome back to Life on Mute.
Well, Kevin, do you remember why we decided to name our podcast Life on Mute?
Nope.
You don't?
I do not.
Well, I, like a lot of people, have listened to a lot of podcasts throughout the pandemic.
Of course.
That's when I actually started listening to podcasts. And I liked listening to podcasts on the to and from work. And it was also always a nice distraction from everyday life.
Yeah.
Your work sucks, drive on the way home, listen to your podcast, you kind of get over it, or it puts you in a better mood.
True.
Or if it's a fucking Monday morning and you're dreading going into work, at least, you're listening to your favorite podcast. It's funny, or it's waking you up, or drinking it with your coffee. It's making your day start with a little bit better.
All true. Yep.
And I know we were bouncing around a lot of different names.
A lot of names.
And we wanted a distraction for you guys as well. And I thought that, we literally went through like so many freaking names, and we're like, oh, all these are taken.
Yep.
And then we came up with Life on Mute. And honestly, I feel like it speaks a lot for itself. I'm glad we did it. I hope it does the same for you guys as it does for me, and as I listen to other podcasts, and I think it does the same for you. You listen to a bunch of different podcasts
Sure.
too, Kevin.
Yeah.
But we thank you guys so much for listening. I hope we distract you. So let's continue distracting you.
Yep. Tune in next week. Oh, we got some
just
stuff.
started.
We got some stuff. Don't worry.
We just started. Well, I thought I'd share something very sweet that I found on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the Instagram. It was on a reel. Pubity. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. Pubity. And it was a bunch of neighborhood kids helping another kid ride a bike. It was so sweet.
Aw.
Like there's a video of like a group of kids. There's like at least 5 of them. And there's 2 of them holding on to each side of the bike, and they're holding on to him as well. And it's just like a sweet little moment. Just thought I'd share with you. I will try to share the post on our Instagram, and so you guys could take a look of what a sweet moment this is. But how sweet is that?
It's very nice.
I thought it was so sweet.
Humanity coming together to help those less fortunate.
I mean, imagine a bunch of neighborhood kids decide, hey, like, this kid doesn't know how to ride a bike. Let's teach him how to ride a bike.
This kid can't ride a fucking bike.
I thought it was really nice. Let me go back to what we were doing last time.
Okay.
Okay, I think I found where I left off. So this was a BuzzFeed article by Liz Richardson. People who work for the super rich. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
I only had a couple left.
Okay.
So
Share about these rich people.
This one says, I used to work for a billionaire Russian family as a tutor for their daughter. One day, we're in her room studying, and suddenly she yells, "Daddy's home," and runs to the window. She heard a helicopter and knew it was about to land on the lawn.
That's crazy.
Imagine, oh, Daddy's home. He just comes home every day on a helicopter.
That's his fucking helicopter.
Just fucking coming over the house.
Yep.
That's some crazy shit. Next one. I tutored a wealthy 5-year-old. I got paid good money to spend an hour drawing, coloring, and playing with this kindergartner. But all in French. He had been to more places in the world by 5 than I'll ever go in my lifetime, probably. The best part of the job were the perks, though. They would take me and my significant other out to dinner at fancy restaurants and pay the bill no matter what it was. They would invite us over to eat some delicacy they prepared, and they'd always have some house guest staying with some wild resume. For example, one time they had a diplomat for the Netherlands there to do business. They also had houses in my city and in San Francisco and would fly there all the time. I was invited on several occasions, but I never had time to go. Imagine being able to like go on double dates with your rich boss.
Yeah, it's pretty cool of them to take them out to dinner and stuff and
Invite
show
them
them
to
a
their
little bit of what they're
house.
missing out on in life, you know? Show them the rich side of things.
I mean, how cool is that?
It's pretty cool.
Let's see. We're blowing through these topics, guys.
All right.
Hopefully you guys can speed up. Found this on Ask Men Reddit on Instagram, and it was about which song lyrics sound innocent but are actually about sex. Can you think of some?
All of them?
The Macarena.
Yeah.
It's a song about a woman having a threesome with her boyfriend's friends.
Yeah.
I never paid attention to the Macarena. Hi.
Yep.
Poker Face by Lady Gaga.
Mm-hmm.
She said it's actually about having sex with a man while she's thinking about a woman. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. This next one. I'm not positive, but I think Pony by Genuine might be about something sexual. Well, that's not obvious. The Beatles, Why Don't We Do It in the Road, isn't really about changing a flat tire. It's about sex.
Oh, what a shocker.
I'm sure there's more shocking ones. My friend made me think of this one. Too Close. I think it's by... Okay, that's what I thought. So I had this conversation sort of with my friend. I don't think you would know the song just by hearing the title, Kevin. It's called Too Close by Next. It's like an R&B 90s song. But anyway, the lyrics are about grinding and dancing really close to each other.
Sure.
And it's making him hard.
Uh-huh.
And
Sounds like
that's-
R&B.
And if you're singing along to the song, you should know. But she was like, wait, what? Like, that's what they're talking about? And then basically he has to hide it. And he's like, man, you get me so excited. And
Yeah.
and I was like, what? How did you not know? Too Close? You just gotta listen to it. Next topic. All right. We're flying through these.
We're getting through them.
Okay, this one is regarding the next one I'm going to be talking about. But I thought it was so interesting I had to look it up by itself.
Okay.
So, do you watch hockey at all, Kevin? Or have you?
Used to.
Okay, well, apparently, starting in 1952, have you heard of The Legend of the Octopus?
Nope.
Okay. According to Wikipedia, The Legend of the Octopus is a sports tradition during Detroit Red Wings home playoff games involving dead octopuses thrown into the ice rink.
Huh. Why do they do that?
When I read that in this next thing that I'm going to talk about, I was like, that's not true. That can't be true. Dead octopus? Why? So I had to look it up. The origins of the activity go back to the 1952 playoffs when a National Hockey League team played 2 best-of-7 series to capture the Stanley Cup. Having 8 arms, the octopus symbolized the number of playoff wins necessary for the Red Wings to win the Stanley Cup.
Uh-huh.
The practice started in April 15th, 1952, when Pete and Jerry Cusimano brothers and store owners in Detroit's Eastern Market. So they own like a seafood place or something. The brothers hurled the octopus into the rink of Olympia Stadium, which is where they had their games, I believe. The team swept the Toronto Maple Leafs and Montreal Canadiens en route to winning the championship. Since 1952, the practice has persisted with each passing year. In one game, 1995, fans threw 36 octopus, including a specimen weighing 38 pounds. Fuck.
Jeez. Seems like a waste.
And it's the Red Wings' unofficial mascot is a purple octopus named Al. Oh, I'm sorry. No, they had their arena was Joe Louis Arena. And symbolizing the 16 wins now needed to take the Stanley Cup. So now it's 16 wins in the playoffs, but previously it was 8. The practice has become such an accepted part of the team's lore. Fans have developed various techniques and octopus etiquette for launching the creatures into the ice. That's some...
What etiquette? You're killing an animal and wasting it.
I'm assuming they're buying it already dead and they're just flinging.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. You're still wasting it. It's like a waste. It's a waste of the dead animal.
Sad. It's an animal.
Yeah. If you watch my octopus teacher, my octopus friend, or some shit. There's like a couple of different octopus related little short documentaries that you could watch that are out there, and it's like that kind of makes shit like this like gross to me.
Yeah, it's like
it's a smart animal. It's a sentient being, and then you just like a bunch of fucking monkeys just fucking kill it so you could throw it into a ice rink as your tradition. So hopefully your tribe wins.
And yeah, like they did that for fucking years until I believe it. I don't think it said there, but they closed they moved stadiums in 2017. So that's when I think they stopped doing it there.
Yeah, that one was starting to smell like rotten fish.
But it's like a tradition that they just fucking, oh, well, we're picking up octopus today off the rink. And you see, I looked at pictures, you see a bunch of people, the coaches and shit, shaking around a dead octopus.
Yeah, that's gross.
In the air. Or like people who got a job to pick up octopus. Like those people in the Olympics that are paid to pick up the teddy bears and roses from the ice rink. There's a couple people that are just
picking up octopi.
Yep. How crazy is that? Have you ever heard of that?
Man, people got some weird ass traditions, dude.
That's like a thing.
What is it, the Netherlands? I think it's the Netherlands where they just kill a bunch of fucking whales or dolphins or some shit. Like once a year. I could be getting the place completely wrong, so don't trust me on that. Some fucking country, they like use their boats and stuff and they scare like a fucking shit ton of I think it's fucking whales. Anyways, they scare a shit ton of these fucking animals into like the shoreline, and then they just go out there and start chopping them up with like spears and shit, and just fucking up these things. And the whole like you can see video of it. They make video of it because practice still happens today, and the whole shoreline is just fucking red with their blood. It's brutal.
I think you showed me this. I think you showed me that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I don't know.
Come on, people, quit killing animals. Not for like shit like that, you know. I'm not somebody that's like against hunting or against like I don't know.
They're not eating them, right?
I eat meat. I don't know. I don't know if they do. I think they used to. I don't know if they still do. Maybe they do now. I don't fucking know. But they just like to murder whales.
I mean, at least the octopus was dead already. Someone killed it already.
Either way, I don't know. It's like a waste, you know. I wouldn't take like a steak and just throw it on the ground just because it's a waste of fucking food.
But it's like it's in its full form and everything. It's not like they just threw a bunch of the legs onto the field or something. It's like a complete octopus. They just shake around like a fucking rag.
Yeah, humans are weird.
That is. Anyway, I thought that was fucking crazy. I didn't believe it. Thought it was interesting.
I believe it.
Speaking of interesting, where I got that from, I got some interesting, weird, I guess, laws.
Oh, do you now?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's hear these weird fucking laws then, huh?
Around the world.
Okay, worldly laws.
I found it farandwide.com by Lisa Pyrote.
All right, Lisa.
Okay. Did you know it's illegal to chew gum in Singapore?
Yes.
You knew that? Shut up.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And you know why?
Yeah.
Why? Tell us.
Because they don't want gum on their streets.
After vandals used chewing gum to mess with the mass rapid transit system, and the Housing and Development Board spent $150,000 a year to clean gum litter Singapore banned all gum substances in 1992. Anyone importing, selling, or making gum in Singapore can get fined and or jail time, with the exception of nicotine and dental gums offering therapeutic value.
Singapore is super strict about their laws too. They're a very safe city state. I think it's just a city state, right?
Well, there's a lot of like kind of ridiculous laws.
They have a lot of them, yeah. Like if you smoke weed, or if you have weed in their country, I think it's like they fucking lock you up for a long time. Long ass time.
If they're this strict about fucking gum.
Bunch of prudes. But apparently it's a very safe city state.
Well, I
Because
don't
you
know.
will go to jail for a long time.
Well, if you're traveling, these are the fucking things you need to know if you're traveling to any of these places. That's for damn sure. And chewing gum, the most minor of things. You probably chewing gum on a plane over there. And you
Yeah.
bring it over there and you're just fucking fucked. Next. In Canada, Canadian radio stations must play Canadian artists. That's crazy.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Canadian radio stations are required by law to play Canadian artists on the airwaves at least 35% of the time, especially during the hours of 6 to 6. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are
Yeah.
required by law. They got to promote their people.
Yep. You gotta play some Justin Bieber.
Yep. Among those, Justin Bieber, Celine Dion, Drake, couple of others. Germany. It is illegal to run out of gas on the German Autobahn
Yep.
or highway.
Yep. I know.
It's notorious for having dynamic speed limits that give drivers a chance to travel more than 100 miles per hour.
Yep.
They're fucking fast.
Fuck yeah. It's a dope ass system.
Germans believe you have the power to keep your car properly gassed up. If you run out of gas, it's your own fault. Walking along the highway is unsafe, as is having your vehicle stalled on or on the side of the road.
Yeah, it slows everybody down.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Totally makes sense.
Especially if you know that fucking freeway is just flying by. That's crazy.
The Autobahn.
Switzerland. You got to know this before you go. It's illegal to hike naked.
Damn.
Damn.
Here goes my naked hikes.
After Swiss and German travelers decided to make naked hiking a thing in Switzerland a decade ago, Swiss officials reminded folks that a public indecency laws still exist and you could be fined if caught.
Well, my goodness. No more naked hiking.
It is illegal to feed pigeons in Venice, Italy.
Yep. I know that one because there's too many fucking pigeons.
Yep. You can't feed them. They made it official in 2008. They said that the cleanup from the birds costs each citizen €275, I guess, per year. If you're caught feeding the pigeons, you could face fines up to €700.
Damn. Fuck those birds, dude. Pigeons are gross.
Yeah, they have a lot of fucking birds over there,
And
don't
they
they?
shit everywhere, guys.
I bet
everywhere.
it's just covered in white.
Everywhere. If
Bird
I
poop.
go to Venice and you had a fucking pigeon shits on me, dude, let me find the guy feeding that little pigeon.
But they do this in particular for the fucking tourists that go and do that shit.
Yeah.
They do that for the tourists. It's not because it's a local thing. I'm sure it can be, and it is, but it's mostly because of the tourists. Next one. Kevin.
What?
Did you know it's illegal to wear heels to the Acropolis?
Yes, I did. I knew. I feel like I heard it a few times.
The country banned high heels in 2009.
Wow.
I don't know why you would wear high heels there. The Greeks put this ban in place to protect the ruins from damage caused from sharp shoes.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Well, Marlena, what the hell is an Acropolis?
Well, let me Google it. It is in Athens, Greece. It is a home to the kings, a citadel, and a mythical home of the gods. A religious center and now a tourist attraction.
Well, fuck me. Isn't that cool?
That is interesting. It's a bunch of ruins.
Don't wear your high heels there, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know why you would.
Why not?
It's like those fucking dumbass bitches that wearing fucking heels to Disneyland. Why?
Why not?
Why? Your feet fucking hurt.
Who does
My
that?
feet hurt all day
We were
when
just
I'm
at
wearing
Disneyland
tennis
and
shoes.
nobody did that. Who are you talking about?
Some people, if you've heard of Dapper Day,
No.
haven't you?
Dapper Day? What the
Yeah,
fuck
for
is Dapper
Disneyland.
Day? No, I have not.
Dapper Day, it's usually like once a year. And they have like certain days throughout the years that are specific to something.
Sure.
So Dapper Day is when you dress like 1950s, I guess, or 1940s style. Like, you know how like the Main Street of Disneyland?
They had high heels in the 40s?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, they would wear like kind of like how they dress up there, how the workers dress up there in dapper clothing,
Sure.
1940s, 1950s or so, kind of like the beginning of when Disneyland came about. But yeah, it's like a thing. It's Dapper Day, and then people go and dress up like fucking Mary Poppins and shit.
Well, ain't that something?
That's cool, huh? I always wanted to go. It looks fun to dress up. I would not wear heels. to
I don't know
Disneyland.
what outfit I would wear.
People come and wear suits and ties and vests and dress shoes and stuff for men. Or like those little newspaper hats, I like to call them.
Fuck that. I wouldn't want to wear dress shoes too. Like that's too much.
Put
You
on
gotta
some
walk.
Dr. Scholl's and get walking.
No. We just won't go to Dapper Day.
I want
Nope, too bad.
to go. Okay, next one. Poland issued a ban on Winnie the Pooh around playgrounds and schools.
Makes sense. But why? Why, Marlena?
Because
Why would they do this? The Polish?
Because Winnie the Pooh doesn't wear pants.
Oh, wow. I didn't know bears had to wear pants.
Because of this, Poland issued a ban on Winnie the Pooh around playgrounds and schools, finding the character a bit too risque.
What about Daffy Duck?
Probably is the same thing.
What about Donald Duck?
Well, Daffy Duck doesn't wear any clothes.
What about Bugs Bunny? He doesn't wear any clothes either.
Yeah, well,
It's a little risque.
a lot of the Looney Tunes don't.
According to the fucking Polish.
Well, yeah, it's too risque for the likes of impressionable children.
What child? Whatever, Polish. Just do your thing. I don't care. I don't have enough energy for this.
Men in France must wear Speedos on French beaches.
No.
The French law that men do not wear loose-fitting swim trunks on beaches, swimming pools, or other public places where a swimsuit is a required attire. You gotta
No.
wear Speedos.
I'm never going to a French beach. Nobody wants to see me in a Speedo. I think they made this law on good intentions. No, I don't understand this fucking law. Why would you want every dude to be showing his bits
Wiggling
and nuggets?
his trunk around.
The family jewels are clear as day. And the hedges have not been trimmed.
Oh, Lord. In the Caribbean, this goes for a bunch of little places over there.
All right. Yeah, I've seen the movies.
It's illegal to wear camo. Why? Is that what you said, Kevin?
I did. Yeah.
Including Barbados, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Bermuda, and Jamaica. Camouflage is only allowed to be worn by the country's military personnel.
Makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Yep, that does make sense. I didn't even think about it until as I read it, like, oh, it's because of the military.
Yeah. Sorry, rednecks. No more camo fucking everything for you.
In Sri Lanka, you know what they got in Sri Lanka?
Tell me what they got in Sri Lanka. I don't even know where the hell. You can't even fucking tell me where Sri Lanka is on a map. I have no idea. What is a Sri Lanka?
They got a big ass Buddha over there.
A big Buddha, huh?
Yep.
How big?
Really big.
How big we talking?
I don't know, but it's big. So big, in fact, people go there to take selfies there all the time.
Okay.
But you know what? It's illegal.
To take a selfie with Buddha, Big Buddha?
Yes.
Sri Lanka Buddha?
Yes.
Why?
When you take a selfie with Buddha, you are turning your back on him.
Oh, what if you fucking twist your head, you know?
This is a sign of disrespect and is punishable by imprisonment.
What if I hug
In
the
Sri
big Buddha
Lanka.
belly and then somebody takes a picture of me?
I don't think, maybe you're not allowed to touch it either, though. If
You're
you can't
supposed to
even
rub
take
the
a
Buddha
picture,
belly. I can't rub a Buddha belly?
I don't know. If they're this serious about taking a selfie.
I'm willing to risk it.
Imprisonment? In Sri Lanka?
That doesn't seem very Buddhist of them.
It is also considered disrespectful to point your finger at Buddha.
Look, there he is. Where? Over there.
I don't see. You need a point.
There, right there. He's right there, Dad. Fuck.
There's a big ass Buddha on the top of that hill.
Get him, boys. Tired of this kid. I saw him pointing at the Buddha.
And sometimes there are bans on taking photos with the statues in general. Although not illegal to have tattoos of Buddha, a British woman was jailed for 3 days in 2014 for inappropriate tattoos of the man.
Ooh, I wonder how inappropriate.
Yeah, I don't know.
Buddha with his willy out?
Probably.
Maybe it was Buddha sumo wrestling with a Kool-Aid man. I'm sorry, it comes in good jest. I'm just gaffing and goofing. I'm just goofing and gaffing.
North Carolina. If you and me, Kevin, decide to go into a hotel
Ooh.
and pretend, oh yeah, this is my husband. You know, it's our honeymoon, whatever.
Yeah.
Try to get some good fake nice deals on honeymoon suites or
Hell
some
yeah,
shit.
dude,
Get a
yeah.
honeymoon suite for free.
Uh-huh.
Well,
They'll kill you.
by common law marriage rules in the state, the man and woman would legally be married.
Damn, you pretend you're it.
Yes. As the couple outwardly presents themselves as husband and wife to the public, they are deemed a common law marriage that is honored and valid in North Carolina.
Only in North Carolina, folks.
I think that was probably the reason, part of the reason why. Oh, I want to get some honeymoon suites for free. This is my new husband.
Well, now you're married, idiot.
Common law marriage.
Well, isn't that fun?
Australia. You won't believe this, Kevin.
Try me.
This is your favorite activity. Illegal to fly a kite in Australia.
Fuck!
Victoria, Australia. In Australian southeastern tip of Victoria, home to Melbourne, it is illegal to fly a kite in a public place if it bothers another person.
So someone just has to pronounce it.
So someone just has to make a complaint and you're screwed.
That is a shitty law. If it bothers... A law shouldn't have, like only if this, you know? There shouldn't be a stipulation to a law. Especially when it's somebody's, like, feelings. Ugh, I'm tired of looking at that kite. It's like, well, look somewhere else, Jim. No one cares.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And it says, in fact, you cannot even play a game in a public place if someone's annoyed. If it's annoying as somebody else.
It's just such weird laws.
Just any random Karen that decides, you know what, I want to be an extra bitch today. All the Karens,
baseball. I don't like it.
all the Karens come out from all the dark places in their house to come fucking tear down every kite nearby.
Playing hide and seek. Not around Australian version of Karen. Karen.
A Karen.
I don't know how Australians talk.
You want to know another place also bans kite flying?
Why?
Argentina. Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Okay.
In 1989, it was partially revoked to make it legal to fly kites in squares, in squares and parks. So only in like those like park open areas.
Yeah.
So they sort of amended it, but I'm assuming in like the cities you can't.
Fly a kite, straight to jail.
Yep.
Believe it or not, jail.
No, do not collect $200.
No, this is not Monopoly. It's real life. You go to jail.
Russia. Russians beware and visitors of Russia beware.
Who would want to go to Russia in this climate?
Well,
In Russia, it's illegal to... Go ahead.
wear lace undies.
Lace undies.
Lacy undies for those women and
Why?
men. And this started in 2014. This is a new fucking law.
Oh, Putin.
Certain states, I can't pronounce the places that they mentioned in Russia. But they state undergarments must be made within a minimum of 6% cotton. Why? They claim it is for health and safety.
Oh, safety.
Maybe it's for those ladies that get yeast infections all the time or something.
Or their bits get frozen. Their
They don't
lady
want to
bits-
pass it along to the men.
Lady bits are freezing together, guys.
Yeah, health and safety. I don't know what else.
Yeah.
That's very specific. But how do they know what you're wearing? I don't know. How would they know?
Drop your pants.
Just tell random ladies on
Every
the street.
time you show up. This is a random check. Drop your pants.
New Jersey, you must honk when passing a car. When driving along the highway in the Garden State, you are legally required to provide an audible warning that you are about to pass a car on the left.
Yeah, it makes sense. That would make sense.
Because fucking signaling doesn't do
I wonder if
that
it
trick.
actually cuts down on accidents.
I'm sure they're just honking regardless. Bunch of New Jersey. Hey, I'm driving over here. Is that New York or New Jersey? Don't they sound the same?
How dare you?
they
How dare
they
you.
commute back and forth all the time.
That is...
You don't. In Spain, illegal to build a sandcastle.
good.
And the fines vary by location at their discretion. Before you ask, yes, kids are included in this restriction, and parents foot the bill. That fucking sucks.
No sandcastles in Spain.
That's
Did you know
ridiculous.
Spain has a queen?
Currently?
Yep.
No, I didn't know.
Well, there you go. Moving on.
Do they have a king?
I don't know.
All right, thanks for half the information.
Yep.
Italy. Not too far. Illegal to leave dog waste on the side of Capri in Italy. If you don't pick up your dog poop, it may be possible to use DNA testing to determine the identity of your dog.
Uh-oh.
And then you'll be fined.
That's just good manners.
The lengths to keep their fucking areas clean over there. And it's the locals, obviously.
Yeah, fuck that. People were tired of it, man. Their shitty neighbors not picking up their dogs' doo-doos.
Imagine
Messed
them
up.
going through the trouble to, oh, fuck. Someone left dog poop. We gotta
That's it. DNA test this shit.
call in the fucking CSI.
Those little shits are... I knew it.
I wonder how they get the exact DNA of each dog.
They probably need to. They probably have like a bank, you know. You got to chip your dog, and they take the DNA at the same time, and then that's all matched up
At the
together.
vet? That's
Yep.
crazy. Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Illegal to wear a fake mustache in an Alabama church.
Only in church.
Only in church. The point
Ugh.
of this silly law is that you are not to interrupt the service, Kevin. So rip off that mustache right now.
It's not fake.
Let me rip it off. Married women can only have one glass of wine in Bolivia.
Good. That's just makes sense.
Married women.
Yep.
Due to the belief that alcohol may make a woman more immoral, a husband could actually divorce her if she is drinking in public.
Your Honor. She had 2 glasses of wine.
That tramp.
Fucking harlot.
I'm
I bet
sure
you.
she had sex with men too.
I bet you she was being immoral.
That's fucking ridiculous. That is some sexist ass
If she's
shit.
willing to have 2 glasses of wine, she's willing to cheat on her husband. That's
Just
for
take
sure.
off your wedding ring just so you could get a fucking glass of wine, an extra glass of wine.
Is beer okay?
I don't think they're allowed to get drunk in public at all.
That just sucks. Sorry, Bolivia. So you have to deal with that.
Another Australia. Illegal to disrupt a wedding. You could be fined up to $10,000
Okay.
and even spend up to 2 years in jail if you interrupt a wedding. So there's no... And if anyone need to speak their piece and object to this wedding, speak now. And
Is that even a thing
you're
in
not,
weddings
you
anymore?
cannot do that.
Do they even ask that in weddings anymore? I feel like that's just
Some
a movies
do.
thing. I've been to multiple weddings and I've never heard that question
Have they
asked.
been in a church? Maybe that's a church formal
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Are you sure you didn't hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been to a few weddings. I think I've only been to one church wedding. Or no, 2. But I don't remember that specific thing.
I don't know. Just don't recall hearing it. Because I feel like I have to squash the urge to make a funny joke.
Oh.
To object out of funniness.
And this law in Australia was for
I
you.
object.
$10,000. You got $10,000, Kevin?
Nope.
Okay, you can spend 2 years in jail in Australia then.
Okay.
You cannot wear
Australia is a jail.
covered in crazy spiders and shit and chlamydia bears.
Australia is where they sent all the bad men and women back in the day.
China. You must provide for your elderly parents. They have a lot of rules like this though.
Yeah, just skip China.
Well, I think this is the only one for China, but
Just saw a crazy video of them breaking into a house just to steal somebody because they had COVID.
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So Shanghai is like revolting right now. Good old fun world politics, guys.
Well, we're here to distract you. So this is what it says. The
Yep.
protection of the rights and interests of elderly people over the age of 60 includes a number of requirements for children when it comes to their elderly parents. You may not forsake or insult your parents. You must take care of their farm for them.
No.
And you must provide for them, among other laws. If not, parents can request alimony.
No.
That's some bullshit.
Move out of China.
I understand. Take care of your parents. Take care of the elderly.
No, they should take care of themselves.
But they could request alimony? I mean,
It's all a bit goofy, ain't it, in the end?
it's a lot of give and take, I understand, but
It's all a little goofy.
Japan, you cannot be overweight.
Sorry, fatties. What, do they just come with some calipers and start pinching your fucking your little rolls on the side of your love handles? It's just like, uh-oh.
Yes.
You have 6 centimeters of love too much.
Of love. One too many fucking donuts, sir.
You're out of here, sir. Get to jail. Get to fat camp.
In an effort to prevent obesity in its citizens, Japan created the Medobo Law. This requires people between the ages of 40 to 74 to have an annual waist measurement performed at the doctor.
That's so fucked up. What about sumo wrestlers?
I'm sure if it's for a sport, I'm sure it's fine. But aren't sumo wrestlers younger than 40 or so?
I don't fucking know. I don't know the ages of the sumo.
Well, fines will be delivered if men have waists over 33.5 inches
I'm fucked.
or 35.4 inches.
I haven't been like 33.5 since
For
like
women.
freshman year of high school.
35.4 for women and 33.5 for men.
Them hips don't lie. What if you're pregnant?
These are for people past the age of menopause, I assume. Well, it says from age 40. Starting
Well,
at
if you're
age 40.
years old and you're pregnant, too bad. Straight to fat camp.
Usually, women can start around 40 or younger, or wait until their 50s. But yeah, annual waist measurements performed
funny.
by a doctor.
That's a good joke. Funny old Japan. I like them.
South Korea. You cannot turn off your phone's camera sound. Click, click.
Oh yeah, because they had a bunch of people trying to take pictures of ladies up skirts. It was a big problem.
Yeah, as a response to a hidden camera crisis in the subways.
Yep.
The South Korean government banned the silencing of phone cameras when taking pictures. This law also exists in Japan, but I think I saw somewhere that it says that it automatically is programmed where you cannot turn it off on your phone.
Yeah.
So that's cool, and that makes sense. There are a lot of perverts out there.
There certainly are perverts.
Perverts.
And they love the subways.
Finland. Finnish taxi drivers must pay royalty fees for songs they play in their cars.
I would not play any fucking
That
music.
is some bull fucking shit.
I'd play my own mixtape, dude.
My own mixtape. Oh no.
I put it in every single fucking taxi.
My own mixtape. That is some bullshit. So it's like, okay, I'll just listen to a fucking podcast. Finland. Taxi drivers are required by law to pay royalty fees for songs they play while driving passengers. The logic of the law is that they're using the song for business while making a profit, so they must pay for the rights. That's bullshit. No one's trying to promote or get money from the music that they're playing in their
Yeah,
cabs.
they're just trying to make the drive less awkward, fill the empty silence.
I mean, it's just background noise, if anything.
Not in fucking Finland, it's not. You Finnish.
You can't flush the toilet after hours in Sweden.
That's good.
Why? To combat noise pollution.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's fucking super noisy.
Need to go to the bathroom after 10 p.m.? No.
Hey, shut that toilet up.
You're shit out of luck.
I'm calling the cops.
That's for damn sure. It's not that you can't go to the bathroom, but you won't be able to make noise while you do it.
If it's brown, let it sit till the morning.
If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down, as they say in Meet the Fockers.
If it's brown, let it sit till the morning.
And then the next one was about the octopus. It is illegal in Michigan, after fans of the Detroit Red Wings hockey team have a tradition of throwing octopus into their ice for good luck.
Well, I'm happy it all came full circle.
The situation got so bad that a law had to be passed against this.
Good. It's fucking barbaric.
Yep.
Next.
Russia again is the last one.
Oh, goodness.
Illegal to drive a dirty car. I'd be sent straight to jail. My car's filthy.
The car is always filthy.
Russians care about looks. We're not sure exactly what level of dirt is permitted or how often the rule is actually enforced.
Russian cities are fucking disgusting, so I don't... Alright, whatever. They just bury their trash underneath snow, and then when the snow melts, it just stinks like shit.
And that's it for the topics.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yes, leave a comment, leave a rating, tell your friends, tell your boyfriends, tell your girlfriends, tell your mom, tell your mother-in-law.
Tell your fucking grandma.
Yes, I'm sure she'll enjoy it.
Do it.
Send us an email, lifeonmupodcast@gmail.com. Find us on Instagram and Twitter. I'll post some of the things we talk about. I'll post some pictures so that you could kind of see what we're explaining to you.
Sure.
But sharing and liking and commenting and rating is really doing a lot for us. And we thank
Absolutely.
you so much. Please send us an email when you can. Sorry, we've been kind of late on some of these episodes. We deeply apologize. We've had some things come up lately and scheduling, and we're still new to this and we're trying to
Life.
figure it out. Yeah, life
happens, guys.
Yeah, life happens. We're doing our best. I hope you guys can forgive us a little bit on that. We do our best to try to get these out one episode a week. We've been trying to get them out every Sunday. Unfortunately, this time we were able to get this one a little late,
Yeah, it's a little late.
but don't crush us too hard. But we really appreciate you guys listening a lot. We like doing it. Give us some topics you guys want us to talk about. us or DM us with some topics. And maybe we'll get to them. Email us with some stories, crazy stories. And if you live in these places, are these still true? Have you seen these people get arrested? Have you been arrested?
Tell me about it.
Tell us. All right, guys. Thank you. Talk to you guys next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.